Hello everyone, we are here again, this time with a BC4 game with Andriy Ukolov from Ukraine and Matthias Bartol from Slovenia. Hi everyone, if you are listener as from Ukraine or Slovenia, welcome here to the live stream. Chat with us, say some things that you want to interact. Here we start the game with the first time Matthias Bartol plays one good ball that made that Andriy have to quit the ball there and try to place it. The ball was not good, and now Matthias have the chance to enter to the ball, gain position in front of the game, and now pass the way to Andriy Ukolov. This is one game of Group C. This game is to see who is the player who will stand in the third position. Both of them lost the first game of the first two games of the groups, and in the other games Samuel Andrzejczyk and Julian Siabanu will try to get the first place and get the quarterfinals of the championship. In the other court we have at this moment tough games to reach the first place. In court number 3 in the BC1 we have D. Mack and David Smith, both with two victories in the previous games, trying to get the first place in the group. And in the other groups, all games depending one for the others to see who will make the first in the group. We remember that we have 5 pools, and in that way to quarterfinals will pass the first of each group and the 3 best second place with points qualifier. At this moment in the pool A, Artem Kolinko stays in first, and Boris Nikolai will not play because he's injured. So in that way, Artem Kolinko have that one and win against Samsonov too. So if he is in good position to try to make first in the group, if he is able to win Melissa Osmanovic, and in this moment the game is 0-0. On the other side, Samsonov is waiting for that game because he needed to try to pass in first. In the pool B of BC4s, the pool is finished. Yuk Wing-Leong with 3 wins in the game with Samuel and Julian, and the winner of that game will make the first place. In pool D, so in that way it's difficult at this moment, Carla, to achieve the first place of the group. In the group E, Pornshop Larpayan is playing now against Ivan Frolov, against Mikhaila Balkova, I'm sorry. And Mikhaila Balkova, if she won and Ivan Frolov won all of these three players, will have the same points, and we have to see at the end how is the situation. And same thing happens in the game of the group F, but this group will only play in the next line of games. So here in the first hand, Matias Bartol won the first hand 4-0 against Andriy Ukolov. And now the game is on the second hand. Matias Bartol plays a very good ball before. Ukolov opened the situation and then placed the ball near the red, and now Matias Bartol tried to push on the red but push on the blue, and it was not good for him. And he will try to do again. He used this very hard ball to remove the blue there, but the ball don't beat there. At this moment, at the finish of the first hand, Nico Vasily is winning Carla 2-0, and Stephen Maguire is winning 2-0 against Marco Spaltro. One point for Matias Bartol, and at this moment Matias is winning.
These are very important to keep things running smoothly, to make sure that it's getting better. Some things still have to change, so it's a work in progress.
And the referees are here in this process. The BSFED take attention to the referees' ideas in that.
Yes, there is a rules committee, but there's also a referees committee and everyone has, or anyone can give opinions and share things that worries everyone on court, for example. And yeah, I think that all referees are heard if they want to.
Sune, this is the first time that you referee an international competition, or not? This is your first time in working?
Yes, I did my course last year in Dubai, and I was on the World Open, but as a trainee, and now it's my first one.
As official referee.
Yes.
And what do you see in Bosnia that make you to take that decision? Bosnia is not an usual sport. What's your connection with the sport to want it?
It's a fascinating sport, and it's fascinating what the players can do on court, and you can meet lots of very fascinating people, and I love the sport. So.
And you, the connection with Bosnia is only. So we have here a great moment like Ponchok. I changed the name, but we return here to our conversation. Your connection is only by referee, or you make another papers in the Bosnia?
I'm a teacher on a school for disabled pupils, and there we have a boccia team, and I'm training them. But if I'm on national tournaments, I'm just a referee.
Okay. And the old referees receive the new referees well in the competition?
Yeah, very well. We all work really good together, and it's a really friendly, welcoming. I was new, and all the referees and all the officials are very friendly, and I was nervous at the beginning, but
Imagine.
And Ponchok
They are celebrating.
is still making good balls.
Yes. So I know some of them for many years, and we are what we can call we have a polite relationship. So we talk, we ask how are things, but during a match on court, I'm the referee and they are the players. Of course, it helps because they know me, they know the way I referee, and I know them, I know what they usually do or they don't, so it makes things easier. They trust us more, so it's easier to referee them. But that's the only thing. We don't mix, of course, we cannot mix things, and I think we manage that.
Very well. And the new generation of the referees, we are in the technology time, and we hear some things about the process of the measure of the balls, because it's very manual. Do you think that in the future you can change the way that we can measure the game, or we can referee the game?
I don't know. We have the system, the computer system, and sometimes when there are problems, there's a problem with the system, and I think it's good to measure manual, because there are different situations you have to choose and you have to come along with, and I don't know if there will be some things that will help to do this.
And Sandra, do you know something that are made about it in the future? The referee team are thinking in something in that way, or?
No, we are always thinking about things that can help us on courts, and to help players especially. But with technology it's difficult to apply because we have to think worldwide.
Here during the event is running a new international referee course. Bosnia needs new referees, or or what is this moment the point of in that role?
Well, we all need all kinds of jobs. We all need new people, new experiences, new ideas. So that's very important. And it's also important because if you look at the calendar of the competitions, there are so many competitions everywhere. So referees are needed, and we are volunteers. So sometimes we are not available to some competitions, and we need a sufficient number of referees so that competitions may, of course, happen.
And it's important to have referees from all countries.
The representative of the nations more. Here in the game, in the last end, Andrei Okulov made 2 points. At this moment, Matthias Bartol is winning 5-2, and the game is during the 4th end. Coming back here again to these 2 referees, what is the highest point that one referee can have? What are your achievements, Suna, to have in your career as a referee?
I want to go to the Paralympics once. Perhaps in Paris. That's what I
The
want
goal.
to. Yeah, that's the highest level, and that would be a fantastic experience.
To be there.
Yes.
Sandra, the Paralympics are definitively the key point of the career.
Yeah, I would say it's a completely different world. You get there, so many people, so many sports besides bocce, and even with bocce, it seems everything's special, everything's different. I went to Beijing, London, and Rio, and it was amazing. Of course, if I could, I would go to all of them.
And about the referee, there are some changes that you would like to see implemented in the process of the game, or how the referees are used.
Well, as I said, we are always thinking of things to help running the match. We are not important in a match, or that important players are, and we may not interfere. So we are always thinking about things that can change a little, at least, to help everyone on court. So things are shared, discussed, to see if it's easy to apply or not, if it makes sense or not. So.
Okay. I know that you are almost in time to go to the call room. I don't know if you want to say some words, things about. Do you think about this process?
I just wish that all of us, the referees, the officials, are doing a good job. I'm sure we are. Because what's important here is that the players play their game and have the success that they need, they want, they need to feel. So, wish them luck.
Same as Sandra, and I want that the players have the best conditions to.
Are testing a system to evaluate referees so that everyone does the same all over the world. So